A very good morning to all of you. Good morning, Aditya. Good morning, Prajwal. Good morning, Kavya. Good morning, Priya. Good morning, Vinay. Saidilu, good morning. Pranesh, good morning. Vinod, good morning. Tapan, good morning. A very good morning to all of you. So, shall we start the session? It's already late by 4 minutes. Good morning, Sukanya. Good morning, Ramesh. Good morning, Srinath. Good morning, Aditya. Good morning, Santosh. Good morning, Vinay. Hi, Hemant. Good morning, Sajna. So today in this session we are going to discuss current affairs of 6th September 2023. So are you ready to give answers? Are you ready to give answers? Yes, tell me. So you have to actively participate whenever I am asking questions, and whenever I am giving questions you have to give the answers. Then only we can make this session interactive and you will be not getting bored and you will be enjoying this session and you will be learning current affairs with interest. And you can connect dots so that you can write a multi-dimensional answer and also a multi-dimensional essay. Yeah, good morning Mrityunjay. Good morning Mahesh. Good morning Divya. Good morning Ted Gaming. Good morning Jayashree. Good morning Jagdish. Good morning Kritika. A very good morning Vishal. Yeah, first topic it is about Bharat replaces India in G20 invite from President. So actually we are going to have this G20 summit in Delhi. So in that summit our president she gave invitations. So in that invitations so we have the name Bharat, that is President of Bharat. President of Bharat than President of India. So we have this replacing of India with Bharat. So what is your opinion regarding this, whether it is correct or not? Thank you, Mrityunjay. Good morning, Hannah. Good morning, Venkatesh. Good morning, Anji. Good morning, Karthikeyan. Yes, tell me, what is your opinion? I don't think it is right. Why, Aditya? Good morning, Lakshman. Good morning, Ketika. Yes, tell me your opinion. Thank you so much, Hannah. And I wish you a very happy Janmashtami to all of you. Yes, Bharat is Sanskrit name. It is very good. Okay. Meenakshi says Article 1 says India, that is Bharat. Okay. Divya's India's new name is not Bharat. Already Bharat is there. Yes, that will create political issues. Very good, because opposition parties are posing some concerns regarding this move. John says yes, I think it's right. Okay. No, it's not so, because like this many names have been changed. Okay. So Prem says, what is a big deal in calling us Bharat? Okay. Good morning, Lavanya. So whether there is any constitutional provision which talks about Bharat, it's due to state issue. Very good. Yes, if you are changing means we have to change Article 1 of our Indian Constitution. We need to come up with the Constitutional Amendment Act. So Ketika, which fees you want to know about? I asked you about online fee. So for foundation it is 45,000 for 2 years, and for mains answer writing it is around 8,200, and prelims test series it is around 3,000. And if you want to take individual subject, you can take individual subject also. Maybe correct, because our first article is Union of Princely States, or Pranesh, so please correct it. Okay, let us see this article, and this article is at most important. So I don't want to create any political issue here, but what is present in our constitution, we are going to see that. Right? So this article is important from our governance and society point of view because it may leads to some political issues in future. So first article it says that, so why it is in news? So invitations which are sent by our president Draupadi Murmu, she says that, so the heads of states and governments and chief ministers, so for all of this heads of states, so heads of states will be our governor, and we have chief minister, and we have administrators in union territories, and governments and chief ministers of Indian states for an official banquet on the occasion of G20 summit in New Delhi. So in this invitations, so here the word India replaced by Bharat. So because of this is in news. So here you have to focus on Article 1 of our Indian Constitution. So if you want to change our name of country, so Article 1 talks about India as Bharat. So we have to come up with a Constitution Amendment Act to change that name. Okay? And here you have to think some important points. So the word which changed, that is President of India to President of Bharat. So here if you see India, that is Bharat, so it is India or Bharat. So first of all, one question which arises in your mind is whether India is correct or Bharat is correct. Correct? Yes, RK Information Talk says that what is new in that, ma'am? Already it's available in articles. Article 1 as India as Bharat, but till now we officially used the name of India but not Bharat. For the first time we used this in invitation, so it is a cause of concern. And even in our parliament, so many opposition parties, so they are saying that so it should not be done. Okay, so many students they have this doubt like, so whether it is India or Bharat. So if you are talking about our framers, our founding fathers of constitution, so at that time they came up with lot of debates to decide the name, like we have to call it India or Bharat, and finally in Article 1 of Indian Constitution it says that India, that is Bharat, it is Union of States. India, that is Bharat, it is Union of States. And both the names India and Bharat, they were made official and legal and to be used for judicial political purposes. So in Telugu, India is called as Bharat Desham, right? So we are using this India and Bharat. So these two are official and legal names that can be used for the both judicial and political purposes. So that is the thing which mainly said by our founding fathers under this Article 1 of Indian Constitution. So apart from this, these both names India and Bharat, they can be used under this judicial and political purposes. So in English we call it as India, and in other local languages or regional languages we call it as Bharat. So if you say in Tamil we can call it as Bharata, and Malayalam Bharatam, and Bharat Desham in Telugu, okay, and in Dravidian languages. So even in our constitution, so it is known as Bharat Ka Samvidhan. So our constitution is called as Bharat Ka Samvidhan even in Hindi language. Okay. Yes, Ramesh says in Mahabharat also India mentions as Bharatavarsham. Okay, yes, it is there in Mahabharat, Ramesh. So Sukanya asked one question, if both can be used, then why there is a need to bring amendment? So instead of using India, so if you completely want to use this name of Bharat, then here in our Article 1, what it said? In Article 1, it is said as India, that is Bharat. So India, that is Bharat. So instead of that, we have to say Bharat, it is Union of States. Is it clear? So bring that change. Yes, we need Constitution Amendment Act, Sukanya. Ma'am, please continue remain Nitin Singhani art and culture. So if time permits, I will complete. So Pranesh says that it might be political gimmick. Yes, it might be. Okay, so here India to be called Bharat soon or not? So again, one political question. So if you have watched the debates in news channels yesterday and day before yesterday, so this topic had been highlighted in the debates that India to be called as Bharat soon or not. So if you have watched this television channels or debates, then you might know about this. There are many political elites. They came and they said and they talked about this, whether we are going to completely remove this India and we are coming up with Bharat. Class notification had not shown. I don't know about that because I'm not a technical person. So Divya, I will try Divya. So here, the debate here is central government is likely to bring a resolution for changing India's official name to Bharat. Also, several names such as Reserve Bank of India and Indian Railways, they already have Hindi variants that is called as Bharatiya. Right? During the special session of Parliament, which is going to be scheduled from this September 18 to September 22, so there might be the resolution can be come up by Centre to totally replace India word with Bharat. Okay. Okay, so this is the thing that mainly seen in the debates, and I collected this topic from recent political debates I saw in news. Okay. So although in June 2020, in order to ensure the citizens of this country to get over the colonial past, so even Supreme Court had dismissed one PIL, that is public interest litigation, that sought to remove term India from the constitution and to keep just term Bharat. So even in 2020 also there was one time there was discussion regarding removal of name of India and to replace it with Bharat. Okay, so at that time here Supreme Court dismissed that PIL, that is public interest litigation. So in this PIL it said that so if you are using this name India, so we can see there is a colonial past. So history of India, it is based on the Britishers. So we have to remove that and we have to keep this name Bharat only, because so this Bharat which has name even from the significance from our mythology like Mahabharata. Okay, so this is the thing which mainly said, and you have to remember this. And here, first of all, we have to follow our constitution. So our constitution is law of land, right? So we should not act beyond our constitution. So whatever it is present in the constitution, that we have to follow, and it is a duty of civil servants. So if you see this Article 1 of Indian Constitution, which says that India, that is Bharat, shall be the union of states, and the states and union territories thereof shall be specified in first schedule. So here in this first schedule of Indian Constitution, which mainly talked about states and union territories. So here in this Article 1, it said that it is union of states. So which all comes under this Article 1. So Article 1 includes the territories of India, okay, territories of states, union territories, and as well as other territories as may be acquired. Okay, so this might be your prelims question. So in this next upcoming prelims, you can expect a question regarding this Article 1. So Vishal ma'am uploaded this class PDF format at the end of the session. Okay, you will be getting this PDF of this class in Telegram channel after once class is done. Okay. Good morning Shruti, you are late. Okay, so this is about this topic and you have to see the constitution provisions, that's it. And next, do you know about this image? Okay, so I found this image very interesting in the first page itself. So here you have to see the role of elephant. So elephant is called as a keystone species, right? So elephant, which is not only seen in wild, even elephant can be used in different festival occasions. Yes, I will be covering editorial also daily. So here actually there is one important national park which is discussed here, that is about Nagarhole National Park. So here you have to know some details regarding this national park. So whenever any national park or wildlife sanctuary is seen in news, yes, that will be at most important from your UPSC prelims point of view. So in 2018, 2019 and even 2020, so there were questions regarding national parks which appeared in your paper. So wherever you are getting this national parks, you have to see from which state point of view it is important, and you have to see why it is in news. Okay. Yes, you have to see Project Elephant here. Yes, Mysore Rath Yatra. Yes, even in the medieval periods also elephants were used for wars. Very good. Thank you, Samson. Yes, you have to see the Project Elephant. And even you have to see success of this Project Elephant, and also why we need to protect elephants. Okay, so those things that you have to focus on. So here if you see some facts regarding this Nagarhole National Park, it is also known as Rajiv Gandhi National Park, and it is established as a wildlife sanctuary in year 1955, and even it upgraded into national park. It got national park status in 1988, and even it declared as 37th Tiger Reserve under this Project Tiger in 1999. So this Nagarhole National Park, it is called as Rajiv Gandhi National Park. It is also a wildlife sanctuary, and even it got the status of national park, and even it is a tiger reserve. So where it is located? In Western Ghats. Okay, in Western Ghats. And actually one important river which flows through this park. So because of that river, the name which got to this, that is Nagarhole River. So the Nagarhole River which flows through this park. And this Nagarhole River which joins River Kabini. Okay, and here we can see wide range of flora and fauna, and this national park which is of mainly moist deciduous forest, and we are having teak trees and rosewood trees. And especially regarding these trees or vegetation, it is very important. So you have to see which kind of trees are seen in which kind of forest, like evergreen forest, deciduous forest, mountain forest, like that, because already the questions asked in UPSC prelims regarding that. Okay, and fauna like Asian elephants, chital means nothing but spotted deer, Indian mouse, deer, gaur, striped-necked and ruddy mongooses, grey langur and macaque, Asian wild dog, leopard, tiger, bear. So they are seen in this Nagarhole National Park. So any doubts? Anyone? Any doubts? So if you have any doubts, so please tell me. Yes, Kabini is the main tributary of river Kaveri. Very good. Very good, Pranesh. Okay, Mathan. Yes, now let us see our PDF. So that image. So here you can see one image here. So this was interesting. As paddy harvest progresses in Kashmir, woman clacks a tin box to scare away birds flying for easy picking from shaves in the district, so and so district here. So actually what happened, so this image which depicts about the problems of farmer. So how can you interpret this image? No, I will discuss bricks. Okay, I will be not skipping any topic. Okay. Yes, tell me what can you interpret from this topic, this image. You can see problems during harvesting. So if we're talking about problems faced by farmer or problems in agriculture sector, you can see pre-harvesting, harvesting, post-harvesting problems. So here we have problems during sowing. That means before sowing itself we have to go for tilling of land, leveling of land, getting of seeds, getting of fertilizers. So for that we need some input cost. So there we will be having some challenges. And after sowing, what happens? So during sowing also, so we need lot of labor for transplantation. And what happened in the pre-harvesting? So this crops, they can be infested by birds or infested by some insects like that. So here because of this also there will be a lot of damages to the farmers. And after harvesting, so here sometimes farmers, they will be not getting the proper markets, proper price in the markets. They have to give some commission to the middlemen. So there will be lack of transportation, there will be lack of infrastructure, there will be lack of cold storage facilities. So all these are the problems which are faced in this agriculture sector, and you can interpret this image regarding this during harvesting. So what are the problems that we have faced? Is it clear? Okay, so whenever you are seeing even images, you can interpret something from that, so that you can improve your thinking power. Is it clear? Yes, let us move on. In the city page there is nothing much important, but here I found one term important, that is keyword. Delhi now has more e-bus than any other city. So here we have to focus on this e-bus. So recently government came up with one scheme regarding improving of e-buses. So what is that scheme? I'm waiting. Yes, regarding electric bus. Yes, 10,000 electric bus. I'm asking about the name of scheme, Srinivasan. Yes, tell me, Kavya, dream big. So what is the name of that scheme? Yes, e-bus seva. So can you tell me another scheme which came up by government to promote electric vehicles? PM e-bus seva, okay. And can you tell me any scheme which came up by government to promote electric vehicles? Yes, we have FAME scheme. So here we have to see what will be the advantages of e-buses. So tell me fast. So what will be the advantage of these electric buses? Yes, we can decrease pollution. Very good. Next. Yes, we can reduce greenhouse gases so that we can reduce global warming. Next. Yes, we can avoid burning of fossil fuels. So how it will be noise free? So I got a comment like it will be noise free. Okay. So how it is noiseless, Shakti? Please elaborate on that. And it will be also eco-friendly. And we can achieve our aim of carbon neutrality. Yeah, next. Yes, reduction in. Yes, it is alternative to fossil fuel. Very good. Low cost, greenhouse. Okay. Carbon neutrality, employment increases in electric vehicles sector. We can increase employment opportunities. Next. Yes, we can reduce fuel import. So in this way we can decrease import bill and we can save forex reserves. Yes, very good. Next. So these are the some advantages. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are more than enough. Okay. So whenever you are seeing any scheme, you have to see what will be the advantages. On another side, we are also having challenges, right? So what are the challenges? Yes, tell me what are the challenges now. I want to get answers from you. I want to make you think. Yes, sometimes sudden explosion is happening because of batteries. There is lack of charging infrastructure. And initially it is costly. In the initial stages it is very much costly. And we need skills. And if government is promoting these electric vehicles, government need to provide subsidies. So because of the subsidies, that will increase burden on government. Yeah, next. Yes, we can't travel long distances. It is also one drawback. And maintenance is also very tough. And even because of this explosions of vehicles like scooties, etc., so that also created fear among the people. Okay, so these are the some disadvantages or challenges. So please try to make or jot down the points in any book so that it will be helpful for your revision. Is it clear? Yeah, speed is also one cause of concern. Sometimes the speed can be decreased. Yeah, please make a note because I am taking the opinion of around 90 to 100 students here. Okay. If you find any point which is new to you, so try to make a note because there is a tendency of forgetting that. Yeah, in this stage also, here nothing much important in today's newspaper. So most of the articles are regarding India as Bharat, and next one here is regarding G20. Okay, so these are the articles that are seen here. And here in this page number 5, you can see one article that is center should remove 50% cap, raise quota by 15 to 16% to include more communities. So this article which is talking about reservation. So which Supreme Court judgment said that here reservation should not be more than 50%? Yes, we can come up with rooftop solar charged bus vehicles. Very good. Yes, lithium ion batteries can be used, but they are costly. Yes, Indra Sahani case. Very good. In Indra Sahani case, Supreme Court said that here reservation should not be more than 50%. But here many states they had been exceeded this 50% of cap. So please let me know some states which already crossed this 50% of cap on reservation. Okay, so here you have to see reservation policy, and you have to see what will be the advantages of reservation and what are the disadvantages of reservation. And you have to see even one more thing is, as a future bureaucrat, you have to see exactly whether there is a need of providing reservation or not. So I am asking your genuine opinion. Yes, Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, very good. Okay, so I want your genuine opinion whether there is a need of reservation policy or not. Yes, recently we came up with 1/3 Constitutional Amendment Act, which led to the breaching of 50% of cap in many states. Yes, reservation is needed until all are equal in opportunities. Okay. Reservation is helpful for backward classes. Very good. Reservation is needed. Good morning, Tirumalesh. So you are already late to class. Yes, we need. Okay, Okay, Salmon. Ramesh says no reservation needed. So some people says that yes need is, some are saying that no need. So whatever the opinion you have, so you have to get strong arguments to favor your opinion. Okay, so you have to develop one opinion, and to state that opinion is true or not, you need strong arguments. You have to develop the arguments, and you have to get some data to support your arguments, whether yes or no. Okay. Reservation is to provide equity. If it is rationally done, then we can achieve equity and reduce it gradually. Okay. Priya says yes, we need reservation is important. It is important to ensure the participation of backwards. Yes. So if you see even 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, so it is talking about reservation for women also. Reservation for SCs and STs because they are the backward classes. And why? Because especially in these panchayats, if you see, we are talking about rural areas. So in rural areas, this social stigma is very high. Right, so here allied people, they will be not allowing these downtrodden people to enter into politics to gain power. So because of this, yes, we came with reservation for this STs and STs and even women in panchayats. So Vasura says, what you say? So if I say something, it will become controversy. I don't want to create any controversy here. Yes, my genuine opinion here is, this backward class people like SCs, STs and OBCs, so they were oppressed categories. So since ancient times onwards, they are facing backwardness. So in our society, yes, we got independence and we formed government, and now we are electing our representatives. So it is our responsibility of these representatives to take care of the people. So why can't they provide reservations? Yes, they can provide reservation to uplift this society who had been discriminated from long time, right? So because of this, reservation is important. But whenever government is providing reservation, so we need targeted reservation. So it is my opinion, targeted reservation. That means some people, whoever they are belonging to this backward communities, they don't need exactly the benefits from the government, right? Some people, they are already rich in that so and so community, so they don't need reservation. So that we need to have proper documents, and those documents should be verified properly by the government, so that government can provide support to those. And after ensuring that these people they came along with the main society, then reservation policy can be removed. Okay, it should be based on creamy layer and non-creamy layer. Okay, so this is about this topic. And now let us move on. So try to create your own perspective regarding this reservation policy, because it might be your interview question. And if you move on, in this page you can see one more article, that is Kerala High Court seeks to explore carrying capacity of hill stations. So in yesterday's lecture we studied that, so there will be 13-member committee will be constituted, and they will be seeing about the carrying capacity of Himalayan states. So here not only Himalayas. So if you draw the map of India, so it is a rough map. So here we have Himalayas, and these states are Himalayan states, and there are 13 Himalayan states. And here we have Western Ghats, and here we have Eastern Ghats. And compared to that of Himalayas, this Western Ghats, they are somewhat stable, right? So Himalayas are unstable, they are folded mountains, but Western Ghats, they are stable, right? But even in Kerala, here we are seeing there is incidence of landslides, increased incidence of landslides. So please let me know, even though Western Ghats is stable, so what are the reasons? What are the reasons that are contributing for this landslides? Yes, tell me, what are the reasons that are contributing for this landslides in Kerala? Hey, good morning, Shwati. You are late. Meenakshi says, other than backward classes also ensure economic backwards of the people. Okay. Yes, very good. Because of mining activities, that too illegal mining. And next one is because of construction and developmental activities, because of heavy rainfall, because of change in topography, because of deforestation. Okay, illegal operations in Kerala Ghats. So because of all these reasons, what happened? So this Western Ghats in Kerala, they had been vulnerable to landslides, and there is increased mudslips and even landslides, and that is leading to the loss of life and property every year, especially in this monsoon season. Can transportation of river system causes landslides? No, not at all. Mining, quarrying, especially illegal mining, which causes this landslides and mudslides. So you have to think that. And if you are a district magistrate, then what can be the measures you take? So think that one, and please let me know what measures can be taken to decrease this landslides. And here you have to focus on this word carrying capacity. So already in yesterday's lecture we discussed that, right? Do you remember? Yesterday we discussed about this carrying capacity. Yes, assessment is important. Before giving the licenses, we have to go for environment impact assessment. Okay. So this is about this topic. And one more topic here is heavy downpour floods in Hyderabad. So here we can connect this topic with urban floods. So have you ever heard about this word called as urban floods? Urban floods. Yes, okay. Control deforestation, promote afforestation, prevent illegal mining. Very good. Very good, Gokul Priya. Yes, we can connect this topic with urban floods, right? So what are the reasons for these urban floods? Yes, what are the reasons for this urban floods? Yes, because of encroachments of wetlands. So what happened, in cities, if you are seeing any lake is there, so within nights, that lake will be disappeared, and that will be forming as a land. And what happened, within some months, some buildings will be seen on that area. So because of this, what happened, there will be no wetlands to absorb the excess water. So this is also one important reason for the urban floods. So because lack of proper drainage system And one more important reason here is there is expansion of city without planning. Expansion of city without planning because of increased population, right? Because of cloudburst, okay, poor infrastructure, improper construction of buildings, very good, and even there is increased concretization. So because of increased concretization, even if there is a very small rain also, we can see water will be flowing on roads. Okay, so these are some important reasons for this cloudburst, or sorry, for this urban floods. Is it clear? Any doubts, anyone? Yes, tell me, any doubts? So you can write some examples like Mumbai floods, Hyderabad floods, Chennai floods, Delhi floods, etc. Okay, so this is about this topic, and if you move on, I discussed about this image like Dasra elephants receiving a ceremonial welcome in the palace in Mysore. Okay, and it is seen near Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, which will be the integral part of 10-day Dasra celebrations. So we discussed about this topic regarding Nagarhole Tiger Reserve. Okay, and if you move on, you can go directly to editorial page. So in this editorial page, so the first article, it is about time to debate infrastructure development in hills cannot be same in the plains. So this article which is talking about yesterday's article, that is regarding committee to study carrying capacity of 13 Himalayan states. So this article says that yes, we are going for developmental projects in this Himalayan states. So these Himalayan states are called as even hilly states. So whenever we are going for construction of any developmental projects in this Himalayan states, so we have to go for changing of topography. So we will go for changing of topography. So because of this changing of topography, that project may not be sustainable. So in long run, it will lead to some impact, some negative impacts. That negative impacts that now we are seeing in this Himalayan states. So this is the thing which said by this article. Any doubt, anyone? Yes, hello Prajapit, Ramjeet. Is it clear this topic? Any doubt? Shall we move on, because I have to do a lot. And this topic, it is about elections in Jammu and Kashmir. So actually article 370 and article 35A we have to see. So after once it is resolved, so we have to see whether these elections will be conducted in this Jammu and Kashmir or not. And next, if you move on, you can see here two articles. First one is coup in Gabon, and next one is implications of expansion of BRICS. So recently BRICS summit has been concluded in South Africa, correct? Okay, that is on August 22nd to August 24th. And in this, they said that we are going to expand the membership of BRICS. So this expansion is called as BRICS Plus. So as of now, we have 5 countries in this BRICS, and there are about 40 countries they showed interest to join this BRICS. But this membership which had been extended to other 6 countries as of now, and we have to see which are those 6 countries and what will be the advantages of this BRICS Plus. Okay, and here this topic is at most important because already in 2023 prelims, so have you seen 2023 prelims question paper, anyone? Have you seen prelims question paper? Yes, there was question regarding this African countries. The answer is military coups. Yeah, very good, Harshraj. Okay, so because of this, yes, we have to see this article, and you have to see the countries which are sharing boundary with Gabon. So what is the problem in Gabon? Is it clear? So are understanding the points like how to connect the dots, how to connect static with dynamic. So are you getting points like how to read this newspaper? Yes, very good, Pranesh, Prem and Ravi. Is the session useful for you or not? Are you feeling bored? So whatever you're feeling, so please let me know so that we can come up with the changes in this analysis. Okay, so let us see these topics in detail. Actually, Prem said that I am skipping this BRICS topic, but I am not going to skip any topic, Prem. So here, this article says that recently this BRICS had been concluded, and actually this BRICS, it is a 5-member grouping. So B for Brazil, R for Russia, and I for India, C for China, S for South Africa. So these are the normally 5 countries under this BRICS. Okay, so now they said that we are going to expand the membership of this BRICS. So now here other countries or 6 countries, they are the new members of this BRICS, and this is very important from your prelims, and please make a note. So members are Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, Ethiopia and Argentina. So these are the 6 countries, they are going to get membership. They got membership in this BRICS and they are the new members of BRICS. And here this article says that not only these 6 countries but even 40 countries, they showed interest to join this BRICS. But as of now, these 6 members, they got membership in BRICS. So what are the advantages? The first one here is, because of adding of these countries under this BRICS, so we can strengthen global south. So what is the meaning of global south? Please let me know. Yes, very good, Pranesh. So these countries, they can use Indian rupees so that we can decrease the dollar dominance. Very good point. So what is the meaning of global south? Yes, I'm waiting. Yes, they are group of underdeveloped and developing ones. Yes, very good, Kritika. You're following, right? Developing and developing countries, not only in South, but even Latin America is also part of global South. Okay, very good. So here, because of including these countries under this BRICS, so we strengthen this global South representative. And even we are going for expansion in the geographical footprint of global South countries in BRICS. So we are increasing the global South. And here, which are those members countries, they got membership like South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, and now we have countries like India, China, Saudi Arabia, Iran and UAE from Asia. And you can get question like this also in your prelims, like, so which are the countries belonging to Africa which are part of BRICS? So from Africa we have South Africa, Egypt and Ethiopia now. And from Asia we have 5 countries like India, China, Saudi, Iran and UAE. And from South America we have Brazil and Argentina. And from Europe we have Russia. So in this way also you can get a question in your prelims, because we can't predict UPSC, right? Okay, so this is about this thing. And here one more important advantage that we are going to get here is, so this BRICS plus will increase political clout of BRICS, and it is also will leads to the increasing of pressure on the West to end its prolonged neglect on global South. So actually Western countries or developed countries, they do not show attention towards the problems of this global South. So because of this expansion of this BRICS, now we can increase the pressure on the West. Okay, so this is the one important thing that you have to remember. And one more thing here is, BRICS plus represents a non-Western alternative development model. And here this BRICS plus, which is also focusing on emerging powerful and influential non-Western bloc. So it will be male dominated. Okay, is it clear? Yes, India introduced UPI system in Saudi to transact money directly. Very good. And one more important advantage here is we can move towards de-dollarization. So now we can go for trading in our local currency. For example, we can use Indian rupee, we can use yuan, so that we can decrease the dollarization, so that we can decrease the power of dollar. And next one here is, here this BRIC plus, which also represent about 45% of world's oil production capacity. We have Saudi Arabia here, we have UAE here, we have Russia here, right? And this one here is, it has 6 of top 10 oil producing countries. So which are those top oil producing countries? We have Saudi here, Russia, China, UAE, Brazil and Iran. So that we can create an alternate platform for OPEC and OPEC plus countries. And this one here is, so this will also going to strengthen financial position of new development bank. Okay, and now this new development bank can provide some help for this global south, so that we can see development in this global south. Any doubts? So this is your mains question for practice, so you can take a screenshot. That is, how do BRICS cooperate and compete with other regional and global organizations? What are the implications of BRICS expansion and outreach for Africa and other developing countries? So actually one student messaged me like, so whenever you are saying to take screenshot, so please move aside. So because of this I moved aside. So if you want, you can take a screenshot. Okay, is it done? And next one is, the prelims question is for you. So consider the following statements. New Development Bank has been set up by APEC. The headquarters of New Development Bank is in Shanghai. So you have to identify correct statements. So let me know which is the correct answer. Nagesh B, Lucky B, and Kritika B, Santoy B, Mahi 1 and 2, Dhananjay B, Shruti B, Shakti B, Mahi B, Vinod B. Mahi, you gave 2 answers. That is C and B. Vinod B, Tapan B, Sukanya B, Srinivasan both. Dream Big 2, okay. Sanidhya B. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is B2 only. The first correct answer is given by Nagesh. Congratulations. So here this new development bank is set up by BRICS, not by APEC. Okay, so this statement is wrong and this statement is correct. Shall we move on? APEC is Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. And next topic, it is about coup in Gabon. So here you have to see map. So first of all, let us see what is the issue in this Gabon. So Gabon, it is a Central African nation. So here this Gabon, it is very much rich in oil. But the problems faced by this Gabon was like poverty, increasing of poverty, and this political instability, and finally military coup happened in this Gabon. And if you're talking about some details regarding this Gabon, so you have to see the countries which are surrounding this Gabon. So it is surrounded by Atlantic Ocean, and actually it is a former French colony, and it is having the good ties with France now, and it shares border with Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, and as well as Republic of Congo, and it has population is around 2.3 million as of 2021 data. And Gabon is widely described as Africa's last Eden. So here you can get this point as a prelims question like. So which of the following country is called as Africa's last Eden? That is Gabon. Okay, is it clear? Good morning, Naresh Kumar. And if you see the map of Gabon, so this yellow color part, lemon yellow color part is Gabon, and the countries you're sharing boundary here is, here we have Equatorial Guinea, and here we have Congo, and here we have Cameroon. Okay, so you have to remember that. And if you're talking about the economy of this Gabon, which is dependent on oil, so this Gabon, it is the fourth largest oil producer in the sub-Saharan African region. And actually this economy of Gabon, which is dependent on oil and even on this manganese production. So that is the thing that you have to remember. Okay, and you have to see in which countries in Africa recent military coups happened. So this is very important, and if you want you can take a screenshot. So in 2023 in Niger, we discussed this topic number of times in our Hindu analysis. And this one is crisis in Sudan in 2023 and 2021, and Burkina Faso coup 2022, and Mali in 2021 and 2020. So this question which appeared in 2023 prelims. Okay. Is it clear? Good morning, Ranjit. You are late to class, so please be on time. Okay, shall we move on? So this is about our editorial section. And next one here is laws governing forest of northern or northeast. So actually what happened, this northeast, which comes under Purvanchal region, right? So in this areas also wheat is dominated by hills, and even we can see good biodiversity and hilly regions and good amount of forest, good amount of rivers, they are flowing in this northeast. But what happened, so here the cause of concern, it is regarding the recent amendment to the Forest Conservation Act. Okay, so now let us try to see this article in detail, and this is very important from your environment and ecology. So what happened on August 22nd, Mizoram Assembly unanimously passed a resolution, and this resolution is opposing Forest Conservation Amendment Act of 2023. So why it passed a resolution which is against the recent amendment? Because it wants to protect rights and interests of the people of Mizoram. So why this resolution which is passed? Because this Forest Conservation Amendment Act of 2023, which said that we can divert forest lands for development projects, for example like roads, railways, etc. And even we can divert the forest land for building of any strategic development projects or strategic linear projects of national importance. Okay, so because of this, what happened, that will lead to clearance of forest. So that is a thing which is not accepted by Mizoram. So if you see some details here, so there is some special provision or special category status which is given to this Mizoram under this Article 371A for Nagaland, Article 371G for Mizoram. So these two states, they comes under northeastern part, that is Article 371A for Nagaland, Article 371G for Mizoram. So under this article, which prohibits application of any law enacted by Parliament that impinges on Nagas and Mizo customary law and procedure and ownership and transfer of land. So because of this Article 371G, now which used by this Mizoram Assembly and passed resolution which is against Forest Conservation Amendment Act of 2023. Is it clear? This is very important. Okay. So that's it. And I want to introduce a small thing here, that is we came up with this daily mains answer writing program, and this program, it is very useful for the beginners and even students who already started their preparation and who already wrote their mains. And if you are facing a problem regarding how to address the question and how to understand the demand of question, how to improve answer writing skills, so this course is very beneficial. Because this course, it is 1 year course, and here in this 1 year you are going to cover each and every topic of your GS, like GS1, GS2, GS3 and GS4, and we will be giving you daily one question and you have to write answer and you have to send back so that there will be detailed evaluation. So evaluation pattern will be like that. Okay, so where you have to write, what you have to write, so whether if you are writing any mistake, so how can you avoid that, and how can you improve your presentation, and if there is any need of drawing maps or any need of drawing diagrams, so we'll be letting you know that, and we'll be giving you the detailed feedback of your answer, and we will be giving you the model answer, because even though if you don't have any content, so you can refer model answer and you can try at least, because if you start then only you can start writing. So without starting writing means, if you are not starting your answer writing means you will be at that stage only. So if you want to improve and if you want to clear UPSC without delaying number of attempts, then you can join this course so that you can improve your answer writing, because mains is a very challenging, because you have to write answer within time limit and within word limit. So everyone will be reading same books like Lakshmikant and Didin Singhania, like that. So what happens is more or less the content will be same, but how you're unique, so that is important, that you can show to examiner by using some answer writing skills. So those skills that you need to develop, and we are going to teach that, and we will be having live doubt clearing sessions, and even we are having the classes where we have interaction regarding what will be the some important content that you have to keep in the body, and how to write introduction and how to write conclusion. Okay, so this course is absolutely beneficial, and the cost of this course here is 8,200 rupees for 1 year, and already this course had been started, so you can join. Okay, so don't worry, so you can join this course and we will be assisting you. And if you can't pay this amount in one go, you can pay in 2 installments also. Okay, so try to join this course, it will be most beneficial for the students, and already number of students they got benefits from this course. And the students, if you are a part of mains answering course, so please share your feedback with others also. Okay, and now let us see this PDF once again. And in this opinion page, you got this article regarding Nyaya Sanhita bill. So already we had detailed analysis regarding this from past, so I didn't took this for today's discussion, and it is your homework to do revise regarding this topic of repealing of IPC, CRPC and Indian Evidence Act. And if you move on to this text and context, I discuss this topic regarding Northeast. And in this news page, you can see these two articles, that is Indo-Pacific China map, Indo-Pacific China map on agenda as PM leads to Jakarta. So actually recently China came up with its new map of 2023. It is very controversial because it included Aksai region, it included Arunachal Pradesh region and even 9-dash line. Okay, so because of this, in the next visit of our Prime Minister, so he focused on future cooperation on Indo-Pacific region, trade issues and situation in the Myanmar, and recent controversy over the Chinese map. So they were the agenda. Okay, because our Prime Minister is going to attend annual India Asian Summit and East Asia Summit. Okay, so because of this, so in this summit, so these are the main important topics they are going to discuss. Okay, so here you have to see some important facts regarding East Asia Summit. And next one is India rejects UN experts report, calls it unwarranted. So this article is talking about human rights violations in Manipur. Now United Nations says that here India has unwarranted and presumptive and misleading events that happened, and because of that here India said that here India is not accepting this statement. So India rejected this statement of United Nations. Okay, so this is about this topic. And if you move on, here in this page you can see in second action by ISTRAC, Aditya L1 enters into new orbit. So ISTRAC is nothing but it is a tracking. Okay, it is a tracking of this whatever the space missions were launched by ISRO, that will be tackled by this ISTRAC. And now this ISTRAC says that yes, it entered into new orbit, that is Aditya L1 which is entered into new orbit. So here you have to see what is Aditya L1. So already we have discussion regarding this Aditya L1. And this one is Center Science MOU with Adopt to train children in classroom. So already you know that we are facing lot of challenges in our education system and education sector. So here this is the one step taken by government to improve education in children. Okay, so this is about this topic. And the world page, here you can see partial win for same-sex groups in Hong Kong. So this article is talking about homosexual marriages. And here you have to see status of homosexual marriages in India. And in this business page, you can see this article, that is Finance Minister flags threats to financial system from crypto and tax havens. So here you have to focus on this word tax havens. So please let me know what is the meaning of tax havens. Do you know this or not? Tax havens. Okay, Srinivasan. I am asking about what is the meaning of tax havens. So tax havens are the countries where there will be the zero tax slab. Okay, so that this tax havens countries, they can be used for the money laundering. Okay, is it clear? So these are the important articles that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. I covered almost all articles which is important from UPSC and even from state service examination point of view. So I hope you enjoyed this lecture. If you really like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. So if you hit the like button, then the video reach will be increased. And one more thing is, try to share this video to your friends also. And if you are visiting Rathod's IAS Academy for the first time, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will be getting notifications. And do join this main answer writing course. If you invest in money, you can earn back. But if you are investing in time, you can't earn the time back. Okay. Thank you so much for attending the session. And if you have any doubts, so please post your doubts in the comment section once this class is concluded, so that we are going to take those doubts in the doubt clearing session that will be conducted on every Monday at 8 p.m. Thank you so much.